The process of cellular respiration. What is cellular respiration? Cellular respiration is a set of chemical reactions by which certain organic compounds are degraded by oxidation to become molecules, which in the process generate energy that the cell can use for various functions. Let's start with phase 1. In stage 1, macromolecules such as starch, triacylglycerols, and proteins are digested into smaller molecules. In stage 2, the molecules obtained in the first stage are transformed into acetyl coenzyme A. In stage 3, acetyl coenzyme A enters the Krebs cycle, where in addition to carbon dioxide, the reducing equivalents that are used in the electron transport chain are generated. This step creates as final product water. Let's continue with phase 2. In this phase, we're going to talk about the Krebs cycle, by which we can separate the breathing process into 3 steps. For this, we will take glucose as a feeder. First, in step 1, the pathway that glucose catabolism performs is known as glycolysis. As in this case we refer to the breathing process, the glycolysis we are talking about is aerobic. The glycolytic pathway takes place in the cellular cytosol. In step 2, acetyl coenzyme A, generated by the enzyme pyruvate dehydrogenase, will be used in the Krebs cycle, in which most of the reducing equivalents that will be used by the electron transport chain are generated. We finally reach step 3, in which we already have the reducing equivalents to fit the electron transport chain, which will give H2O as the final product, which, through the consumption of oxygen and degraded generated during the transfer of electrons, results in the synthesis of ATP. And we finally have phase 3, where all this set of chemical reactions allowed us to identify the general reaction of cellular respiration, which is energy or ATP.